my babies. Is this what you want from me?
The movie begins with the most powerful mutant in the world named Magneto. He tried to assassinate the US president, but failed, so he fled to Poland. He is working in a factory and found a wife with whom he has a child that is also growing powers. Meanwhile, in a high school classroom, Scott Summers starts feeling something wrong with his eyes. He asks to go to the bathroom, but a bully follows him.
But she has been.
You're winking at my girl?
Again.
Can I please go to the bathroom? There's something seriously wrong with my eyes.
You don't understand.
Hey!
Are you crying? I haven't even kicked your ass yet.
We then move in Berlin. A brutal underground mutant fight club is taking place. A winged fighter named Angel dominates the arena. Then, a new challenger is introduced called the Nightcrawler, a blue-skinned mutant who can teleport. The two are forced to fight inside a cage surrounded by electric fence.
Fight! Or they'll kill us both! I'm sorry!
Come let me up.
You're her. It's a hero.
I'm nobody.
Meanwhile, in Poland, Eric is living quietly under the name Henrik. He works in a factory and enjoys a peaceful life with his wife and daughter, Nina. He teaches her songs passed down through generations and promises he will never be taken from her. But the memory of losing his own parents in childhood still haunts him.
Where did you learn that song, Papa?
I learned it from my parents. And one day, you'll sing it to your children too.
What's happened to them?
They were taken from me.
Is someone going to take you away?
Never.
Back in America, Alex Summers brings his brother Scott to Professor Xavier's school for gifted youngsters. On arrival, Scott bumps into Jean Grey, a telepath who speaks into his mind before he even says a word. He is startled that she knows his
I'm
name.
telepathic. I read minds.
Well, stay out of mine. I don't need some weird girl creeping around.
Hank McCoy, now able to control his blue beast form, helps test Scott's powers. They remove his bandages and have him aim at a distant target.
Why don't you take your bandages off and we can have a look at what we're dealing with here? There's nothing to be afraid of. My grandfather planted that tree. I think that was probably my favorite tree.
Elsewhere in the world, something ancient begins to stir. In a local marketplace, an earthquake shakes the ground.
ادينا القوة ادينا القدرة خصوص يا جبار إن صباح نور يا عزيز إن صباح نور
Back to bed, please, my darling. Back to bed.
Feeling scared and terrified, her psychic energy explodes outward, shaking the entire school. Professor Xavier quickly enters the room and gently tries to calm Jean down, speaking softly to reassure her that everything is okay. When Jean finally speaks, her voice trembles as she says that she has seen something terrifying. She has seen the end of the world and could feel all the death. She tells Professor Xavier that it was not just a dream. What she saw felt real. Charles tries to reassure her that everything is all right and that she is safe now. He knows her mind is powerful, maybe the most powerful he has ever seen. But Jean feels there is something dark inside her, something growing like a fire. She thought she was getting better, but now she is afraid to even close her eyes. Hank tells Charles that Jean's nightmares were different this time. He felt something strange in the lab, a powerful tremor, like an energy surge. He picked it up on his equipment. Xavier wonders if Jean caused it, but Hank thinks something else triggered it, and Jean just reacted. The source came from Cairo, halfway across the world. Charles decides to investigate. They use Cerebro, the machine that connects Xavier's mind to every human on Earth. As he searches, he realizes someone familiar is involved. Moira McTaggart, a CIA agent, and someone he once deeply cared about. Xavier insists that he needs to go and speak with her himself. Meanwhile, in Poland, Eric's peaceful life falls apart.
Nina!
Nina!
Ale musimy porozmawiać.
Nie macie na sobie odznak.
Bez metalu. Jesteś dobrym obywatelem, Henryku. Chcę być pewien, że mogę tak o tobie myśleć.
To jest prawda.
Jakub, jadłem kolację w twoim domu.
Puściłem mordercę do mojego domu.
Czy to ciebie zwą Magneto?
Możesz mnie aresztować. Wypuśćcie moją córkę.
Proszę! Nie opuszczaj mnie! Proszę!
Co się staje? Ona jest jedna z nich?
Pozwolę im cię zabrać!
Przestań, Nina!
Przestań!
Ale coś ty zrobił.
Oh, my baby. Is this what you want from me? Is this what I am?
طيب
ايه يا عم البلياتشو؟ مالك انت بالكلام ده؟ انا اسف.
Charles prepares to visit Moira. Alex teases him about looking her up before using Cerebro. Charles admits he did, but only once or twice. Years ago, he wiped Moira's memory to protect her from everything they went through in Cuba. It was for her safety, even though it hurt him. Charles reintroduces himself, pretending it is their first meeting. Moira is polite and seems unaware of their past. She says she has read all his research.
You've got a son?
Yes.
Does he have a husband? Do you have a husband? We were hoping that you would tell us about what happened yesterday in Egypt.
Ever since the world found out about mutants in 73, there have been cults. They call themselves Ashir and Sabanur.
I thought mutants didn't evolve until this century.
That's the common theory, yes. They believe he had the ability to transfer his consciousness from body to body.
An all-powerful mutant.
He always had 4 principal followers.
You got that one from the Bible.
Or the Bible got it from him.
The end of the world.
Apocalypse has awakened, silently observing the modern world around him with curiosity and growing judgment. He watches TV and learns about current wars.
Bacteria. What are you doing?
The United States does not start fights.
The weak have taken the earth. For this, I was betrayed. False gods. Idols.
Soviet Union and the United States being superpowers.
I have returned.
Where did you come from?
A time before man lost his way. My child, why do you enslave yourself?
What are you doing?
Making you stronger.
Mystique is working alone as she rescues Nightcrawler from a dangerous situation and arranges papers and transport for him with the help of Caliban, a mutant tracker. Caliban instantly recognizes Mystique, no matter how much she tries to hide. He tells her that he knows everything about mutants. Mystique is not happy to be called a mercenary, but it is clear she is still walking a dangerous path, one that is about to get even darker. He offers her free information as a favor. He tells her that Eric Lensher, her old friend, has resurfaced in Poland, leaving a trail of bodies, his wife and daughter among them. It is not in the news yet, but it soon will be. Back at the X-Mansion, Hank McCoy gives Scott Summers special glasses made of ruby quartz to help control his optic blasts. Scott tries them on, and for the first time in days, he can see. He meets Jean Grey again and realizes she is the same girl he bumped into earlier.
I believe you two met. That's Jean Grey. You bumped into her when you arrived.
You can see.
It's not as bad as I thought here. I have special glasses now.
They're not scared of you, they're scared of me.
Last night, that was you.
Sorry to break it to you, but you're not the biggest freak in the school.
Mystique returns to the mansion and is surprised to see how much things have changed. She reunites with Hank. Mystique says she is only here because she is worried about Eric. She thinks he is in real trouble this time.
How did you get in here?
We let ourselves in.
Caliban doesn't know you.
Everything all right?
I'm fine, Psylocke.
I need your help, my child.
You don't look like Caliban's father.
What do you want?
To feel the full reach of your power. Unlike others who seek to control you, I want to set you free.
I know the kind of mutants you're looking for, and I know where to find them.
Scott, Jean, Kurt, and others decide to sneak out to a mall for fun. It is Kurt's first time in America, and he is excited. They joke around and enjoy some freedom, while Xavier is away. Back in another dark part of the world, Apocalypse finds Angel, who is now injured and hopeless.
He's the guy he used to be. I didn't know his wings were. His fighting days are done.
Yes, my son. Rise.
Some of you spoke to the police. You want to know my powers. Think of the person you love most in your life. Now that person will know what it is to lose someone they love and live with that pain forever. My name is Magneto. Stay back. Don't try to stop me from killing these men.
I'm not here for them. I'm here for you. Come and see. This is where your power was born. Are you afraid to be here?
Who are you?
I've been called many names over many lifetimes.
Where were you when my father and mother were slaughtered?
Trapped in darkness. I was not there for you, my son, but I am here now. Reach down. Feel the metal in the ground. You have the power to move the very earth itself.
Everything they've built will fall! And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one!
Magneto is spotted in Poland, and governments issue warnings to the public, urging caution as he remains dangerous and on the run. Peter, also known as Quicksilver, watches the news at home. His mother checks on him, and it is clear she knows he is planning to leave. He wants to find Eric, his real father. She warns him that nothing ends well with him. Peter insists he is not afraid, but maybe he should be. At Xavier's school, the students return from their mall trip. They argue about Star Wars movies, agreeing the third is always the worst.
If it wasn't for the first one, you wouldn't have any of the rest of the movies.
Well, at least we can all agree the third one's always the worst.
Inside the school, Hank introduces Raven to Moira McTaggart. Moira does not recognize her, even though they met before. Charles asks for a moment alone with Raven and explains why after the events in Cuba, he erased Moira's memories to protect her. Raven is not happy about it, but hides it. Charles welcomes Raven home, but she says it is not her home. It never was. She lived there once, but she does not feel like she belongs anymore. Charles shares his dream. He wants to turn the school into a real university for both mutants and humans, a place where they live and grow together. Raven says she used to believe in that dream too, especially after what happened in Washington, but she is not so sure anymore. Charles asks Moira to keep things quiet. He shows her Cerebro, the machine that connects him to every human and mutant mind in the world. He searches for Eric. When he finally finds him, Charles tries to comfort him, but Eric is broken. He says he tried to live a peaceful life.
Charles. Hello, old friend. I feel your pain and your loss. But come back to us. I can help you. But what would they have wanted?
I would have wanted to live.
They took everything away from me. Now, we'll take everything from them.
He's not alone. What do you see?
The answer.
Oh my God.
Charles, get out.
I've never felt power like this before.
Always the same. No more stones. No more spears. No more slings.
No more weapons! No more systems! No more superpowers.
Russia, China, England, Israel. Everybody's got nukes in the air.
It won't shut down!
So much faith in their machines.
Alex! What? Destroy everything! Destroy Cerebro! You can fire your arrows from the Tower of Babel! But you can never strike God!
Where did you...
I was looking for the professor. I thought he lived here.
Where's my brother?
Pretty sure I got everybody.
Alex was closest to the blast.
Please remain calm.
Moira McTaggart, CIA! Thank God you're here!
Medical assistance is on the way.
They leave the younger mutants behind, but Scott, Jean, and Nightcrawler sneak aboard the military jet to rescue them. News outlets report the shocking global missile launches, though no impact or damage has been confirmed, leaving the world confused and anxious. Elsewhere, Apocalypse is blocking Charles's psychic abilities. He is using him to send messages, but Charles tries to resist.
I can shield their minds from your power. It's one of the many gifts I've acquired.
You saw it, didn't you? The glory of what's to come.
Your way doesn't work.
I told you from the moment I met you, there is more to you, Eric.
Whatever it is you think you saw in me, Charles, I buried it with my family.
The team wakes up in Stryker's base, locked behind energy walls. Moira tries to talk her way out, but Stryker refuses. A massive psychic event has just occurred, and all evidence leads back to the school, and now they find themselves held as prisoners. But Mystique warns them they are focusing on the wrong person. There is someone even more powerful than Charles. Moira confirms it. She says if they are let out, they can help. But the soldiers do not believe them. They think Mystique is dangerous and cannot be trusted. Meanwhile, Apocalypse tells Charles to send a message to every mind in the world.
Deliver my message.
I don't have Cerebro.
You have me.
You know him? Magneto?
Care so much you see a speech on TV or something?
He's my father.
What?
Him and my mom, they did.
No, I know.
Hear me, inhabitants of this world.
You have lost your way, but I have returned.
All your buildings, vaše bašny ruchnut.
Gene, you can hear me. Focus on my voice. Focus on my
Those with the greatest power.
Those with the greatest power protect those without. That's my message to the world.
It's Xavier, isn't it? What's going on?
We don't know!
We don't know, bro! Hey!
There's some kind of animal in there. You sure he's not an animal?
Weapon X is loose. I repeat, Weapon X is loose.
Well, you've been busy.
We had a little help.
This was meant to be the center of the universe before I was betrayed. A gift from the past you left behind. Rip everything they've built from the ground. Wipe clean this world.
The team gears up with flight suits and prepares for battle in the warplane Hank built. Apocalypse is using the pyramid as a base and commands Magneto to destroy the world by pulling up its metals, while he plans to transfer his consciousness into Professor Charles Xavier, gaining the ability to control every mind on Earth. Meanwhile, Raven tells the young mutants about the X-Men and how she once fought alongside their late friend Havoc, inspiring them. Magneto's powers start reshaping the Earth.
What we're seeing is a magnetic phenomenon on a much larger scale than we saw in Auschwitz. Anything built since the Bronze Age will be wiped away.
Apocalypse starts the mind transfer ritual with Charles. The team rushes in. Nightcrawler teleports into the pyramid to rescue Charles while Scott and the others hold off the enemies. Raven reaches Magneto and reminds him he still has people who care about him.
Eric!
Mistake.
I know you think you've lost everything. You have more family than you know. You never had the chance to save your family before, but you do now. That's what I've come here to tell you.
And you?
I'm here for my family too.
There's an entrance, it's clear.
Feed us in.
Locked on.
Here we go.
Psylocke!
What the hell was that? Everyone grab hold of Nightcrawler!
I've never done it with this many people.
I'm gonna go fight for what I have left. Are you?
It's good, too. I felt it. Here, you have the chance to be part of something much bigger than yourself.
I know you can hear me.
End him. Charles! Rescue your weakling!
I can get inside his head.
Will you do nothing?
You want to feel what I feel?
You're at my house now.
You'll need a bigger house. It's over, Charles. You're finished.
You will never win.
And why is that?
Because you are alone, and I am not. Unleash your power, Jean.
Jean, let go!
He's getting away.
Apocalypse is finally defeated as his body begins to disintegrate, breaking apart into dust and vanishing completely. Charles is safe. Everyone is emotionally shaken, especially Peter, who considers telling Eric the truth, that he is his son, but decides to wait. Later, at the rebuilt Xavier Institute, Charles and Eric have a heart-to-heart. Charles continues to believe in hope and the possibility of peace. Eric, although grateful, declines Charles's offer to stay at the school.
I was right about Raven. I was even right about you. Doesn't it ever wake you up in the middle of the night? One day they'll come for you and your children.
I feel a great swell of pity for the poor soul that comes to my school looking for trouble.
Good luck, Professor.
You're not kids anymore. You're X-Men.
I hope you guys enjoyed the recap, and be sure to check out other awesome recaps on the channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching.